Now, you're probably thinking that it's all over. Groupama are the Volvo Ocean Race winners, so that's it, done and dusted. But how wrong you are. Because alongside the offshore racing, we have our inshore racing, the Import Series, and that is still wide open with one race to go. 70-foot boats racing around the cans right in front of the watching crowds. It's fast and it's furious. Every stopover has an import race, but Galway is special. It will host the final race, the grand finale, and what a treat we have in store. Because the import race standings couldn't be any tighter. Camper and Puma are tied on 39 points each. Groupama just 1 point behind in third, and Abu Dhabi in fourth on 35 points. Just 4 points separate the top four, and all could still win this import series. Let's start with Camper. They scored consistently well in the first 4 import races, but their moment came in Auckland when they turned it on and triumphed in front of their home crowd.
Winning in Auckland was huge because it was our first win, and also amongst home crowd and home people. But I think this one is going to be bigger than that. It's a final. It sorts us out overall, and it's the last day that we'll probably sail together as a team in the near future. So it's the biggest one.
Alongside Camper in the standings, Puma. Despite not having won an import race, they've proved the most consistent boat in the fleet, scoring 4 seconds and 4 thirds. Impressive stuff. Early in the series, Ken Reid came out with all guns blazing. But protest calls didn't go his way, and Puma ended up with their fair share of penalty turns. Ken then revised his strategy and moved from sailing aggressive to sailing smart.
I think early on we decided that consistency would be the best policy in this, and for a while I kind of departed from that theory a bit, and we paid for it. A couple red flags, and I think last race was the first time in a long time that the red flag got put away for the whole race. If we end up winning this import series, consistency will be it. So far we haven't even won one. And so that's pretty interesting. I think that's a good storyline for you. How's that?
The form boat of the moment is Groupama, just 1 point behind and third in the standings. Frank Camas has gone from strength to strength, posting 3 wins in the last 4 races. Victory in the import series, as well as the overall title, would be a clean sweep to savour.
In fact, for me, it's a 2 different races between the offshore race and the inshore race. The type of my crew is more for the offshore race, but we improve a lot in the inshore. We are very happy about that, and now we are in position to maybe to be in front of the inshore leaderboard, the total inshore leaderboard. So we try to keep this chance as long as possible, and we fight for that.
And in fourth place, Abu Dhabi. Over the course of the import series, although inconsistent, they have at times performed brilliantly, notching up 3 wins, perhaps the most memorable of which was in Abu Dhabi. What better way to thank your sponsors?
For sure, the winning in Abu Dhabi was a really big goal because we had one shot at that, and we had a lot of Varian people there watching. We had a lot of supporters, a lot of local people down, and we had one shot at. Thank you. They still remember me in Galway. We had one shot at getting the result on the day, and we managed to do it.
Although neither Telefonica nor Sanya are in the race for the series title, both will play their part in Saturday's race, and both would dearly love to win. Iker Martinez has tasted success and failure in this race, but would love to end on a high note.
We have some good and bad inshore races, no? We started being last in Alicante, and then we won in South Africa, no? We know how it feels when you're doing super good and how you feel when you're doing super bad, no? And normally the difference are at this match, no? So I don't know. We're gonna have a lot of remembers, but probably the good remembers we're gonna have is from the offshore, not from the inshore.
And Sanya, well, their goal has always been to make the podium in this race, and Saturday is their last chance saloon.
Well, we go out for every import race hoping that this is going to be the one, where we'll be a bit lucky or a bit good or a bit something, but so far that hasn't really happened. At the end of the day, we love not coming last, and this was our first leg where we didn't come last, and we've had a few import races where we don't come last. So, you know, we've had a couple of fourths import. Haven't quite reached that goal yet of getting it on the podium, and hopefully we can turn what's been so far a fourth into a third or better, and sneak onto one of those steps.
And so the scene is set. The final race. We are poised for an epic finale, befitting what has been an epic Volvo Ocean Race. Be sure not to miss it. The Discover Island Import Race, Saturday 1 p.m. local time, high noon UTC. Live here on VolvoOceanRace.com.